Hello and welcome back to WoW Hardcore, and we finally arrived at Razor Hill. I was actually just on the road there, just killed another couple of boars just to get a little bit of extra experience, and we're going to see what he has for us. Obviously, this is going to be a little bit problematic, mostly because I'm actually unsure whether I'm even going to be able to do this next quest. Going to be taking all these quests by the looks of things. We need to go and accept that other one over there. Can I not jump out of here? Are you serious? That's a whole... that is quite funny. Alright, so let's go over here and get that quest as well. And yeah, I cannot... you know what I cannot wait for? I cannot wait for my pet. I literally cannot wait for my pet. I am so antsy for that right now. Because that is just fundamentally going to change everything. You know, it's just going to make everything so much better for us. Okay, at the top of the tower? What? There's another one? Okay, well, this guy's led the way. Thank you very much. So he's actually kind of given me an idea as to how to get up there. Because as I said, I don't have a lot of experience in doing these quests. It's actually quite funny because obviously, as you may have heard in previous episodes, I have only played... mostly Alliance, and obviously we're playing Horde right now. It's funny because I have characters in retail on both sides, but I've never really gone through these quests ever before because most of the time I just create something and just go into dungeons, or I do something completely different, like I create some other different race or whatever. I've never really had a troll that started from one. I've never really had an orc or even a tauren that started from one. Usually, I'll create an allied race or something along those, something along those lines. So, let's go and see what else we need to do here. We need to actually go and enter this building, apparently. Alright, that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I literally cannot wait until we get our pet. I know that, obviously, in Classic, pets are a little bit different. And they do need to be fed. They actually need to be fed, which is very, very different from how it was in, or shall we say, how it is in retail. And it says to do this. There we go. Make sure that we get that. I'm just going to put this over here. And now we just need to reach level 8. Okay, well, that's not going to be too bad. Kill enemies around this area. You're about to have to fight 2 enemies at once. So being a higher level will help. One is a level 8 and the other is level 6 to 7. You can skip this if you think you'll be able to kill them without leveling first. If you still have a healing potion, you should be fine. Right, okay, so the thing is, I actually don't know what kinds of enemies we're going to be fighting, because if there's one that's a caster, then I can probably do things relatively well, because all I'm going to have to do then is just fire my bow, and I'll probably do some pretty significant damage with that. Alright, so we only have 4 more kills to go until we're level 8. I've just been spending time at Turagard Keep here. Now, so far so good. I haven't really had too many close calls at all. We've basically just been staying around the outside of the keep right here. There have been some moments where enemies have spawned right on top of me, and I've already been fighting something, and then I had to finish off the next mob in melee, which is obviously not exactly great for a hunter to do, especially, you know, when my melee weapon is relatively far behind my ranged weapon. But everything is actually okay. Everything seems to be going relatively smoothly still, which is, you know, I actually didn't really think I was going to do particularly well in hardcore, but it seems to actually be going a lot easier than I thought. And, well, I can only hope that as time goes on, because obviously we are going to eventually get a pet. I'm assuming that we're going to get the pet at 10. Hilariously enough, in retail, as a hunter, you get a pet almost immediately, as far as I remember. So you don't really need to worry about that. But obviously in Classic, it's very different. Which is fine. You know, I don't have a problem with that. It just means that you have to kind of learn how to play before that, and, you know, obviously you don't have a pet to tank for you or anything like that. One thing that I do actually really enjoy about playing Classic, though, is the fact that you do have, and there's the level. It took me 32 minutes because I've just been running around randomly, but yeah. Anyway, so now I literally have to go and I have to kill this Lieutenant Benedict guy. Right, oh, okay. Well, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Yes. I have a bad feeling about that, actually. I have a bad feeling about that because he is indeed... he's the guy that we need to kill. Yes, he's the guy that we need to kill for the quest. As you can see, I've actually just been killing these Kultura sailors and marines and so on and so forth. And now that we're level 8, I mean, that's the thing. I have to kill a level 8. And I saw someone running around here. It's actually quite funny. Obviously, if you're not playing self-found or anything like that, and you don't get lucky or you don't know where to find weapons or new weapon upgrades and things like that, because obviously that's generally one of the things that you really do need to upgrade. Getting new weapons is very important, especially for a character like mine that actually does need a weapon to do damage, because obviously as a warlock or as a mage or a priest or any of these things, you don't really need a weapon super badly. I mean, yeah, sure, it does help, but it's not really going to be your death. Where it is actually going to be, my death here. Should I actually group with this guy? Yeah, sure, I'll group with him. Why not? Why not? Might as well, right? Might as well, because I mean, he's gonna obviously help me, and he's actually doing insane damage. And it's really not taking any of his mana. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Okay, come on, sir. Let us do this. Let us, oh, okay, apparently it's a very simple... Oh, is he okay? Are you okay? Oh, he's lagging. Is he lagging? Oh, man. Okay, you want to be careful here, sir. Oh, yeah, he's getting murdered. No, let me help him. Quick. How do I... Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to just take aggro. Just going to take aggro from this. I wanted to go into range, but there's no time. There is no time. I do not want him to die. We need to make sure that he lives. I mean, he's level 8 as well, so I guess he'll be fine. But, yeah. That's the funny thing about being a warlock. You do get a pet a little bit earlier than a hunter, which is quite funny. So let's actually see what happens here. We can probably just pull these guys out of here. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Nice. Okay. And there's Lieutenant Benedict. There he is. Okay, so let's kill that guy first. We should kill the ad first. And then we should kill him. Even if he comes at us, that's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that. I can't believe I missed. Are you serious? Okay, I'm going to go into range here. Because he's tanking, he's got the aggro, I might as well. There we go, now I've got the aggro. Nice. Okay, absolutely perfect. Wonderfully done, sir. Wonderfully done. There we go. Yes, perfect. Okay, so wait a minute. We need to run up the stairs. It says run up the stairs and click on his chest. Where is that? Does this guy know where to go and I don't? I'm going to assume so, right? I got a minor healing potion. That's pretty good. Yeah. So this guy actually knows where to go. I don't. So I should have just followed him. Yeah, there we go. He's got it. He's got it. Okay, good. Oh no, I'm being attacked. That's fine though. Oh no, am I being attacked? Oh no, he's actually attacking. Oh no, he's attacking this guy. Weirdly enough, I don't know why, but yeah, this is easy enough. Yeah, this was the reason why one of the other classes that would have been really cool for us to play is a warlock. I am very comfortable playing a warlock. Played one for many years back in TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, and so on and so forth. Really do know that class very well. And yeah, it would have been fun, but obviously I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna let it do its own thing. Now I have no idea where to actually go. Where do I actually go right here? Okay, no, we're good. Right? He's here. Yes, he's here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that he was okay. I mean, he's fine. I think he's actually more fine than I am. I'm just gonna thank him.
Big thanks.
Cheer. Yeah, I was gonna say thank you, but never mind. Okay, whew. I cheered at him and thanked him, so that's the RP is within me right there. Yes. Alright, so we actually managed to do that, amazingly enough. Let's go and accept the Admiral's orders. Where's that? I'm being attacked. Oh, that's great. Okay, so where do I actually go for this? It says I should accept it right here. Oh, use the aged envelope. Oh, I didn't even realize. Okay, there we go. Now we can go and head back to Razor Hill, and it says Hearth. So let's Hearth. Why not? Let's go and Hearth back there. Might as well. Hilariously enough, it is an hour-long cooldown in Classic. Obviously, very, very different than if we were playing Retail. But, you know, that is just how it goes. So let's make our way over to hand in the quest. Yes, we are indeed handing in the quest. That's nice. Okay, so I actually wonder, there is a way for me to get up here, right? Isn't there a way for me to get up there? I'm pretty sure there is. Yep, there we go. Alright, we got a load of quests. Vendor my trash. Oh, thank you. Yes, I have a lot of trash, actually. I'd like to sell myself. Is that true? Is that okay? Okay, speak to this guy. Just sell all that stuff. Very nice. And then we can just turn in, carry your weight. How do I turn in that? Oh, he gave me another quest. I didn't even realize that I picked up this quest. I thought the canvas scraps were a part of the killing quest, but no, they were two different quests. So I'm actually very, very pleased about that. That's the reason why they said go over there and grind on those mobs, because they're going to give you kills, and they're also going to give you whatever you need to be able to complete the quest, carry your weight, which is obviously what we did. So that is very, very nice. Oh, I like that. That is super, super nice and smooth as well. Anyway, yeah, I really, really badly want to get to 10. I super badly... Oh, we got a handmade leather bag. Wait a minute. Is that actually a real bag? Wait, where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. It's a 4... Really? Really? It's a 4-slot. A 4-slot bag. Wow. They really, you know, Blizzard back in the day, they literally just did not care at all about their players. They were just like, yeah, you know what? We're gonna give you not a 6-slot, not even a 6-slot, because a 6-slot is literally the lowest that you can get, I thought. But apparently 4-slot is indeed something, you know, amazing here, because as I say, I've played mostly Alliance. I've played mostly undead characters. Actually, if I played Horde, I was mostly gonna, you know, I usually play undead, and it's super funny. It's really, really funny that we had this, but there you go. All right, so Aspect of the Hawk is obviously available soon, but not yet. And then we also have Concussive Shot here. They do say to learn this, and do I not need to learn Parry as well? Oh, Raptor Strike. Ah, Raptor Strike. Okay. Yeah, not Parry, so just Raptor Strike. Okay, Raptor Strike rank 2. Actually, I would not have learned, in my opinion, I would not have learned Concussive Shot, even though it is actually pretty good to learn in general. I should probably put this on somewhere that I'm actually going to use. So I'm thinking probably R. What is my slow usually? What is my slow usually on? I don't really use the slow most of the time. I mean, it's usually Control F, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to just change this around a little bit. Let's put this Control F. I know that sounds really, really weird to people that may not know, but, you know, generally, keybinds, they're very personal, aren't they? Yes, they're very, very personal. Aha! Train Apprentice First Aid. Yes, fantastic. Oh, yeah, and I also made the decision... someone also commented on it. I made the decision that I was going to be an alchemist and a herbalist, and I think I'll probably do that. And it's probably a good idea that I actually do that right away. However, not sure if we're actually going to be able to do that. While you wait for boats or zeppelins, it's a good time to make bandages and increase your first aid skill. You'll need higher skill to make better bandages, so make sure to level it up as you go. Keep bandages on hand, another way to level up. Alright, personally I don't really care too much about first aid. This is not really something that is going to save me in a combat situation unless my pet can take aggro, and then it may indeed help me. But most of the time, this is just going to be a way for me to spend some linen cloth, which is okay, you know, and it heals me, as you could see, for 66 damage over 6 seconds, whereas food heals me for 61 over 18 seconds. So obviously, linen bandages are much, much better. Okay, so now we can just go and talk to this guy in the... If you can afford it and you need more bag space... buy bags. I'm pretty sure I don't have enough. I only have 72 copper, but I might be able to sell this copper chain vest. Oh, it only sells for 25. Really? Is that true? Is that actually true? Really? It only sells for 25. I'm sure on the AH it would sell for a lot more. Yeah, so as you can see, it's 25. I mean, 5 silver. It's literally 5 silver. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford this. Not in a million years. So, yeah, I will sell it. I have 1 silver at the moment, and I could sell the linen bandages for 10 copper each, and that would get me another 70 copper, which is just not good enough. I'm going to sell the water, actually. Might as well sell these. These are not really going to do much for us. Let's get that sorted out there. There we go. All right. Do we have anything else? No, we do not. Yeah, so there's no way. Not in a million years I'll be able to do that. Okay. So, click gnomish toolboxes. It looks like a grey metal chest. There can be multiple at each wrecked boat. All right. Let's go and collect some gnomish toolboxes, shall we? Aha! We found one. It's one of these things down here. We got 1 of 3, and we need to find another 2. Let me actually just see here, because I was actually looking around for a little bit of time, and I couldn't really find one. And I was thinking to myself, okay, where the hell are these things? You know what I mean? And it seems like, yeah, they're actually not that difficult to find. Obviously, as you might expect, I'm obviously gonna make a lot of comparisons between retail and classic because. Well, as I said, I have played classic. I've played classic extensively, but only let me see now, 20 years ago, basically. Yes, 20 years ago, I used to play classic. So, well, vanilla as it was known, you know, to those people. But yeah. Anyway, the point is, I don't really remember too much. Yes, that's the funny thing. I don't really remember too much about generally what kind of things happened and so on and so forth. But because I was yeah, it's 20 years ago. That's a lot of time. But this concussive shot is actually working out pretty nicely for us right now. Gotta say, actually not too bad. I feel like I probably should have gotten parry as well. Parry would have definitely increased my overall defense, but. Well, we did need, wasn't it 1 silver to get something else? Yeah, to learn first aid. Yeah, that's it. So, I think that's probably relatively decent. Yeah, we're gonna need to get this this crawler meat. It's funnily enough something that I was actually doing in that beach area that I had been doing quite some time, just to grind a little bit. And yeah, this is obviously the other time where they're saying to kind of combine this so that you can do it at the same time, which I think is actually pretty cool. I think that's a nice combo right here to do, because I mean obviously I'm not undead right now, so it is taking me a little bit longer to kill these, because let's face it, I am gonna have to deal with my breath, because undead have 300% increased breath duration, which is obviously a big deal. And here we go. Alright, so now we have to go down here and collect Zalazane's head. Yeah, so this is obviously extremely difficult. So this is probably the first time where we might actually end up dying. So I'm actually rather intrigued as to how that's going to go. But I don't really mind, I actually do not really mind. If we get close to dying, I'm just going to run away, use my healing potion, and then we'll see what happens. I really do wish that I had a, like wing clip or something like that. Wing clip is, if you don't know, an ability that allows a hunter to slow an enemy while they're in melee with the hunter. So in other words, you slow them for 50%, they get slowed for a certain amount of time, and then you can run away, and then the enemy is slowed, and then you don't have to really worry about them murdering you as badly. And then if you can, do it skilled enough, you can get away from them, use concussive shot, and then you can continue slowing them over and over again. So generally that is the course of action I'm probably going to try to take if and when I do actually get wing clip, because I don't have it right now. Alright, so I'm getting pretty low right here. I'm actually kind of surprised that this happened, but yeah, it's mostly because of the voodoo troll actually healing himself. That was the main issue. Is this guy going to heal me? Oh my, wow, thank you very much. Thank you. I am going to thank and hug There we go. That is absolutely perfect. Thank you. That is wonderful. Whew. Yeah, okay, so these are actually kind of harsh. We do not want to fight these more than we need to. So basically getting out of here would probably be my my best bet. Because these trolls, some of them, the voodoo trolls, I think, the voodoo trolls, I'm actually not entirely sure if the hexed trolls do the same thing, but they have the ability to heal themselves. Yes, and we don't currently have the ability to interrupt that heal. And so as a result, it then gives us basically an entire enemy to fight over again. And they actually do some pretty big damage as well. So this is a dangerous, dangerous area, and definitely something that I am not looking forward to running around in at the moment. So what I'm going to try to do is I will try, if I can, to I don't know, I'm gonna see how high level Zalazane actually is, because it's probably gonna be very, very difficult for us by myself, especially considering I don't really have the best gear, obviously, as you might expect, and I don't have a pet either. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe what I'll do is I'll avoid doing the Zalazane quest for now, and I'll probably do it at a later point when there's Zalazane right there. There he is. He's level 10. Do you think I can actually kill him? I think I might be able to if I can be really, really sneaky with a pool, and then I can maybe kite him a little bit, right? Because we wanna kite him away from here. Let's see if I can actually do that. Okay, he's actually casting Shrink on me right now, which is hilarious. Okay, there we go. Slowed him. That's perfect. That's perfect. Just keep casting. Just keep casting. There's the healing wave. He's going to heal himself for a massive amount. But as you can see, I have pulled him away. Now, let's not run into any other enemies. Let's be very, very careful here. I am cursed as well. For 2 minutes? Are you serious? That's actually hilarious. Now, if he heals himself again, I'm gonna have... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay. I was actually trying to heal myself. Not heal myself. I was trying to actually run away there and use concussive shot once again. Okay, if he heals himself again, I'm gonna have to run immediately. And I'm gonna have to run along the coast. Gonna take a healing potion. There's the healing. Gonna slow him. Gonna cast Arcane Shot, Serpent Sting. Just gonna keep him far away from me right now. And then we can do some more damage. And he's gonna die. 100% he's dead now. As you can see, he's now running away. Okay, perfect. Okay, so unfortunate that we had to use a healing potion right there, but anything to survive, right? And, I mean, the funny thing is, I probably could have done that without a healing potion if I had run ahead of time when he healed himself the second time. I just was not prepared for it. But there you go. You know, that's how it goes. And we did actually get a replacement healing potion as well, so I'm actually kind of happy about that from him. So there we go. We actually managed to do it. I'm really, really surprised, actually. Click Imprisoned Dark Spear. What do I actually have to do now? Minshina's Skull. Okay, I'm going to need that. Okay, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty dicey, I gotta say. That was pretty dicey. Okay, so what else do I need to... okay, so I do actually... Yeah, so as you can see, it literally says... it literally says on the quest guide right here, Voodoo Trolls will fully heal from Healing Wave. And that is exactly what I had to face. That is extremely, extremely tough. Thankfully, that priest, that very, very kind priest, gave me 3 stamina, which is making a huge... I mean... It's not making a huge difference, but it definitely helps me a pretty big amount in comparison to what it would be otherwise. And yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like it. Funnily enough, that I think that in general, that's the reason why I was actually quite surprised about the Troll Hunter that we saw in the previous episode. being so kind of weirdly selfish, because it feels to me like a lot of people in hardcore are very supportive and very helpful. Generally, most of the time. Not all the time, but most of the time. And yeah, I think that's actually really nice. It kind of captures a little bit of the feeling that you'd normally get when you were playing Classic back in the day. What I remember, at least, because people were more likely to help you and things like that. People were more likely to buff you and, you know, kind of run alongside and, you know, just to make sure that you're okay and everything. I think that that's really, really nice. And that's kind of the sort of community feeling that it has in the hardcore space nowadays. I'm not sure how it is on regular Classic Realms, because I've actually never played on a regular Classic Realm since they released WoW Classic. But yeah, that guy is going to obviously go and do some skinning, which is obviously fine. I don't have skinning, so go for it. And I would like to actually fight a couple more of those hexed trolls and voodoo trolls and things like that, but I'm kind of worried about it. Actually, wait a minute. I need to go over here for Minshina's skull? Oh dear. Oh no. That means that I'm going to have to run back into this area where Zalazane is. Yes. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be whatsoever. Where is the thing? Wow, this guy is absolutely murdering. He's level 12, so that makes sense. Where is the skull? Not here. No, it's not here. That's for sure. Oh, Zalazane's getting absolutely wrecked. Wow. This goes to show level advantage really makes a huge difference. Oh, here we go. It was right here next to me? Am I dumb? Yes. Don't answer that. Okay. Yes. So we need to kill hexed trolls. That's what they recommend we do now. But I'm obviously attempting to kill as many tigers as possible, because the tigers, actually, hilariously enough, have a very, very low drop chance. So I'm actually just going to pull this now. Let's see if I can do something here. I do need to be a little bit more hunter-ish when dealing with these. And I also need to make sure that I'm inflicting as much damage as possible from a distance. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Even if we need to use a lot of mana at this point, that is really not that bad. That is actually fine, because I can always regenerate that mana. I can't regenerate my health if I die, right? So, you know, I think that's probably pretty good. Let's just get ready to pull this. This is another hexed troll, and it does have the ability to give me immolate, but immolate just basically allows me to do more damage, which is perfect, as you can quite clearly tell. Look at that. So these hex trolls are really, really easy in comparison to the other ones. The voodoo trolls are very much my bane at this point in time. And I think that, let me just actually show you how it would be. Because I think I'm going to have problems with these. But maybe now that I've learned that they cast heals, maybe it's actually going to be a little bit easier. Going to recast Serpent Sting, even though I'm not a big fan of doing that. And here comes the healing wave. Soon. There's the healing wave. Yeah, almost a full heal. Almost a full heal from them, which is really, really harsh. And I am just going to stay here in melee, but this is not good. They actually have a very, very good attack speed, and they seem to have higher than average defenses, as in they do a lot of... I mean, look at this. They do a lot of dodging and blocking and parrying and everything. And look at that. He's actually healing again. He's actually healing again. How dare you, sir? That is not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. Well, maybe you are. But yeah, as you can see, these guys are actually very, very difficult, and I might actually end up dying here. Oh no, maybe not, maybe not. Okay. Whew. Okay. That was a close one. That was a close one, if I do say so myself. Let's just rest up a little bit. Whew. Okay, kinda harsh. Kinda harsh. Not a big fan. Not a big fan at all, but there you go. Alright. Thankfully, yeah. So these voodoo trolls, I think what I'm going to need to do with them is, I think what I need is to just literally run away much more. That is going to cost me a lot more mana, but I think that that's actually necessary. I think it has to be done. Otherwise, I am going to have some issues. There's another hunter over there. Not going to take his thing. Yeah, so that's really, really hard. And hilariously enough, hexed trolls are so much easier, even though they're the ones that do damage. Because look at this. Look at how easy this is in comparison. I didn't even need to use my slowing ability. Look at that. Look at how easy that is. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that just shows absolutely stark difference between the two. Wow. Yeah. Okay, so I need more voodoo trolls. Where can I find those? I don't really want to go where everyone else is because I don't really want to compete for... Ah, here we go. Don't really want to compete for mobs. That's kind of annoying. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to stay back. Going to use this. A miss? Really? Okay, that's not very nice, but okay. It's going to stop the cast in a second. There it is. There's the cast. Perfect damage. There we go. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I would have been able to do that by myself, obviously, but that was nice nevertheless. It's always nice when people just add a little bit of damage every so often, because it doesn't really do anything to my experience gain or whatever, and it just kind of helps me out. So yeah, I'm going to try to kill this if I can. I kind of wanted my mana to regenerate just a little bit here, even though I'm probably not going to need it. I might. It's going to cast Immolate. Yeah. Okay, so I actually made a mistake here. Did you see that? Did you see that? I entered melee mode much earlier than I otherwise should have. Because basically, whenever you right-click, it just defaults into your melee, as far as I'm aware, at least, because I haven't actually played with a hunter, as I said, for a very considerable amount of time in Classic. I think I made one and made it to like level 10 or whatever before I made other characters, you know, back then. And I think I actually made like a BG character, like a only BG character back then, which is obviously PvP based. And I think I got it to level 19 or something like that, and that was it. It was actually hilarious. But yeah, generally, okay. Does this guy need help? You need help, sir. I am going to help you. Do you need help? No, you're actually fine. Never mind. He is actually an absolute beast. Never mind. Okay, yes. He is okay. And I'm probably going to need assistance with this now, because this guy literally just cast on me straight away, which is not great. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's fine, it's fine. We're going to do okay. As long as this thing doesn't heal itself, that's all I really care about, to be honest. Because even if it does immolate on me, that actually isn't even that much damage, which is quite funny. I mean, I actually think that the lightning shield that the voodoo trolls do is much more damaging. I think it does like 11 damage to me or something like that. I don't even know. But it seems to do so much damage in comparison. Okay, so we're just going to heal up a little bit, and we'll see if I can find some more voodoo trolls. Alright, so there you go. I actually managed to complete both of the quests. I actually learned how to be a little bit more efficient with my pulls, and basically all I did was, as soon as I pulled the opponent, I pretty much just ran, right? I just ran massively with a considerable amount of slowing, and it's actually quite amusing because their running speed, I did not realize this, but the running speed of the trolls in this area is actually a little bit slower than your own running speed. And so as a result, what I was able to do was basically just run like I am right now, the enemy behind me hitting me if they're in melee, and then just going like so. Boom, shoot, and then turn around and then keep going. And that's it. So basically what I do is boom, shoot, and then shoot my concussive shot, obviously, to slow them, and then run away. And that actually seemed to make all the difference in how effective we were. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Very, very nicely done. We were able to do it without actually dying, without even getting close, actually, to dying, which was pretty cool. And yeah, apart from that, we just need to find some eggs now and also get the rest of the fur from the tigers. Now, obviously, this is not exactly great because apparently this is a very low Oh, never mind. I was going to say this is a very low drop chance, but apparently no. It's actually doing not too bad. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay, that's absolutely fantastic. Amusingly enough, or should we say maybe sadly enough, to be honest, because I was actually trying to help the guy, but apparently someone nearby, the reason why I had two trolls on me running along the beach there, apparently one of the warlocks that was nearby to us, not the guy that we grouped with earlier, but someone else, he had two trolls on him. He ventured into the center of that encampment over there, and he basically was at, what, I don't know, like 10-15% HP, and I was trying to help him at the very end of his life, because obviously I didn't see before that time. And, yeah, he actually died. He actually died, very sadly. So, you know, that was not exactly great, but then I had two enemies on me, and I had to obviously deal with that, which was not great either, but, you know, what can you do, eh? What can you do? Sometimes that just happens. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you, this is exactly what I did with these guys. You see, that's exactly what you can do. You can just run away at a slightly faster speed than these ones, and you can kill them. You can kill them with your ranged attacks. So you don't even need to go into melee technically. So I think that's actually fantastic. Really, really nice to be able to do that for once, because being able to slow the opponent and then just kind of stay back, that's pretty much what a hunter is supposed to do, right? So, you know, pretty nice. Unfortunately, I don't have any mana right now, so I can't really use any Raptor Strike. Oh, I actually do have a little bit now, thanks to our spirit, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so what I need to do is I actually need to figure out, okay, yeah, so as you can see, there are a bunch of eggs on these various islands here. We are going to need to find those, but I'm not entirely sure whether I need to do that over finding the tigers. I'm thinking we're going to go and search for the eggs. I think this is probably going to be fine. I mean, we've done, in my opinion at least, I feel like I've done pretty well. Considering in that first fight against one of those voodoo trolls, I almost died. Got to like 30% HP, and then obviously, as I showed you, you know, after that, the voodoo trolls do so much damage. They really do. So staying out of melee with them is obviously the key there. If you are a hunter, of course. There's another hunter over there. Are you okay? Are you gonna die? Oh, you're having some issues there, sir. Are you fine? That's a bit close for my liking. I'm gonna help you just a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit too close for me. I don't really want to cut it that close, because a lucky critical from the opponent is going to basically just take him down. You know what I mean? So don't really want to see another person die nearby to me. So, you know, I'm just gonna make sure a little bit. Ugh, it's kind of annoying that there aren't tigers on these islands either. I don't know why they wouldn't put tigers on these islands if they want you to do these quests at the same time, but you know how it is with Blizzard. Sometimes they're a little bit weird in that regard. Alright, there we go. I actually managed to level up to 9, and we're all the way here in one of the southern islands. Mostly because, well, not... Yeah, it is actually southern. Never mind. I was going to say, no, it's not actually southern. Yeah, it is actually southern. So, yeah. I've actually been looking for these eggs, but I noticed some... it's actually quite funny. I noticed some people talking about it in the chat. Not sure if you saw that, but basically they were talking about this particular quest, and someone said, hey, I really want to do this quest. Do they actually appear? Are they actually even available? Is this bugged? You know, so on and so forth. And a lot of people said, hey, you know what? If you don't care about doing that quest for completionist's sake, then just skip it. Just skip it, because you can basically kill 10 enemies and get the same amount of experience and money and so on and so forth that you would have gotten otherwise. And I'm actually partially thinking that I might do that at this point, because I've gone to every single one of these islands. I haven't found one batch of eggs, which is super funny. I actually don't even realize, or I don't even know why that is. But yeah, that might very well be what I will end up doing, because it stands to reason that that's just annoying. There's no way. Like, why? Why is it so difficult to find these things? But I guess that is indeed the classic experience, isn't it? You know, they do tend to make things a bit more drawn out. Let's just say that. But if I can indeed find one batch of eggs, then I think I'll be okay. But as you can see, I mean, look at this. These are not too bad, you know. Fighting these, especially now that we're level 9, it's a lot easier than it was before. And I've actually, by the way, only just realized how powerful Hunter's Mark actually is. Hunter's Mark is extremely, extremely strong because it basically gives me 50% more ranged attack power against any target that I use it on, and that is an incredible increase if you think about it, just from a a pure value perspective, because it gives me 20 ranged attack power, and I have at the moment 47 ranged attack. Wait. No. I have 68. Sorry, never mind. It gives me a third. It gives me 33% more ranged attack power, which is not bad, all things considered. That's pretty good, that is a nice increase for a very small mana cost. It's only 15 mana, so it's really not that bad at all. And all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna search through. Oh no, yeah, these tigers are very much antsy. They want to murder things. They really do want to murder you. But yeah, I'm gonna search through the other. I'm gonna basically just go backwards up these islands here, and I'm going to see if I can find any eggs. If I can't find any eggs, I'm just going to skip this particular quest, and we're just going to move on. Alright, so amusingly enough, as soon as I said that, about 2 minutes later I found some eggs, as you can see. So we are going to obviously go forward with this. I'm not sure if this is going to be a good idea. All things considered, I'm looking around for more here, but yeah, I'm just going to go to the other islands. Like I said, I am going to continue with the plan pretty much, and if I do, think to myself, hey, you know what, this is too annoying. Oh, actually, wait a minute, there's some more eggs over there. Hopefully no one else has seen them. Do you think that mage is... No, that mage definitely doesn't have this quest, right? Oh no, that guy's looting it. Is he? Wait, is there a guy? No, there's no guy there. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay, so we could just kill this. If this mage wants to take this stuff, then I don't really mind, It's up to him if he wants to or not. No, it doesn't seem like he is. Alright, that's absolutely fine then. I will take it. And yeah, then we just need one. So that's pretty nice. That's not too bad, if I do say so myself. I'm actually kind of surprised. Yeah, they are very hard to see as well. I mean, they are purple, so it is quite, kind of bright-ish. But yeah, definitely one of the tougher quest objectives to find, considering there's only you only need 3 of them. That's the main issue here, because they basically make it so that if you need only 3, or if you need only 1 or 2 or whatever, that it's extremely rare, or rarer, shall we say. Ah, I seem to have found the last batch of eggs. Woohoo! Okay, right. I actually literally took so much longer than I ever would have wanted to. Yes, exactly. Alright, so it basically says, go back here. Unfortunate for me that I don't have a hearthstone over there. If I were to, say something right now, I'd probably say, hey, you should probably have written that into the guide. But there you go. Oh, well, never mind. That's how it goes, isn't it? That's just how it goes. So what we're going to do is we're obviously going to get over there and then hand all that stuff in. I think I might actually have enough silver, because as you can see right here, look at this. I've got 2 silver, 78 copper. Pretty decent. That means I might have enough for another bag. And now what's hilarious about Classic as well is that these tigers, they don't come into the water. So basically, you are completely safe as long as you go into the water. So I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so we've returned to Senjin Village, and we are now going to hand in all these quests, and I am going to be extremely pleased to do that. There we go. We got some upgrade. Wonderful. Very nice. We can even hand in this. I really shouldn't be handing this in right now, technically, because the add-on does say to go in here, but you know what? I don't care. I'm just doing what I think is right now. Okay, so there's mail. This is obviously terrible because I can't use mail until level 40 or whatever it is, right? I seem to remember that. Faintly glowing skull steals life from the target enemy. Do I care about that? No, not really. I care about the money. Yes. A two-handed sword. I don't think... wait a minute. Can hunters use two-handed swords in Classic? Because that's the thing I'm unsure of. Renders the target unable to move. 1 silver 10. I don't really care about that too much, but I am going to buy another bag. And there we have it. Alright, so let's buy some more arrows while we have the ability to do so. And we should also sell this. There we go. That's 50 copper. And we should... Well, I actually don't know. I actually do not know. I'm going to have to check on that, I guess. Yeah, maybe I will have to check on it. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if I really want to use a two-handed, but I guess that is kind of nice anyway. Okay, so Hearthstone. Let's do it. We're going to hearth all the way over there. And then we'll be able to hand in yet another quest. And then we'll be making even more, what? Experience. That's it. We'll be getting even more experience, which is going to be great. You know, to a certain degree, I wish I could use the auction house, because I do have a lot of things that I could potentially sell. It's quite nice.
What do you need?
Okay, yeah, we'll take these. And then we can just hand in, break a few eggs, which is over here. That's the cook. And we're getting some good experience. I mean, 700 experience. Is this actually good? Is 700 experience actually good? Isn't that like 7 kills or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we have another couple of quests, but I'm obviously not going to do that right now. I'm going to end the episode off here, and I'm going to go and sleep in the innkeeper's little tavern. Wait a minute, where is the innkeeper? Over here? Yeah, I think it's over here. Yeah, so that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.